Hi, I'm E.Romero, CEO of Mental Crasher Entertainment. Welcome to the Horde Podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Horde.
Hey guys.
I am Alcatraz.
Without the mask, you have no mask, but with the mask...
Yeah. Without the mask, this time, sadly. And...
I'm Erica, the witch who made Alcatraz.
Earlier, we were talking about that place you went to.
The Legends of Fear. I mean, so far what I've seen, it's a little disappointing to me. I mean, being a horror,
extraordinaire.
Yeah, being a horror fanatic and, I don't know, just major horror fan. And the place I'm stationed, there's no blood, there's no nothing. You can't get up in their faces. This is a tractor going by. You can't really... I don't know, man. I mean, they said, be a serial killer pumpkin carver. There's no blood, no nothing, though. Like, what? What am I supposed to work with? Like, a table full of pumpkins? It looks like you're calling the kids over. It's like, hey, let's have a pumpkin carving party, guys. Now, see here, we put the eyes and let me use your eyeballs real quick.
If you're supposed to be a pumpkin carver, isn't there supposed to be some kind of table like you're a surgeon? Here's a pair of eyes. Here's a brain. Here's an organ, but I'll use it later.
Yep, he's supposed to be taking the pumpkins, being a pumpkin carver, and then he's supposed to be like some psycho who wants to take people's heads and make them into pumpkins. But there's no blood, no bodies, there's a few of the guys that are actually doing there, but I would figure they would take at least one of them and make them into like a victim trying to get away, bloody and they even said they're like, they didn't want to hear like, help me or come back here. You know, the things you hear at a usual, haunted house, which is cool. I get it. You don't want to keep hearing the same repetitious thing, but I mean, at least have like the victim crawling on the ground, reaching out and, really pulling at people. Like, oh my God, and you get that fear in them, like, oh my God, I want to help them, but I'm so scared. And
what other words are we supposed to say? Please, cooperative me, please. What the hell are we supposed to say? Like, please, co-op with me, please do something. Help me is the only thing people say when they're in trouble, regardless of any situation.
Where I'm at, I'm actually trench coat. I am in a schoolhouse, and I am the teacher. And they have a really cool, the black dress, just like the old teachers used to wear, like 1920s teacher. So I go up with the black circles under my eyes, my hair's up, and I have this really cool old brass bell with the wooden handle on top that I ring as school is in session. It's like really, really cool. And there's 4 other girls with me that look like little kids, the little skirts with the hair and the ponytails and stuff. And, they're bloodied up a little bit because I am like some psycho teacher that beats them with my ruler or, bell, so, but they pretend, oh yeah, things are great. A is for axe, B is for blood. We're doing this type of stuff. And then as they start chasing this hayride down, you can't get within like arm's length because they worry about people getting hurt. And all of a sudden they'll start whispering, hurry up, leave, get out of here. You don't want to make, what the heck was my name last night? Oh, Miss Agatha. Miss Agatha gets mad if you're late for class.
Really?
Yeah, so that was really, and I'm mic'd too. I have a mic on me. So as I'm running around, this one will be great. I'm going to staple your lips together and nail your feet to the floor so that way you can't run away like the last 2 did. I mean, we were getting a little crazy over there, but, I mean...
So do I technically if you're a featured character.
I am, which is actually my first time being a featured person and having a mic and, so it was a little intimidating at first, but I'm getting used to it pretty quick. And on Sundays, the hayride doesn't run, so TJ's looking into getting into with the zombies on the trail, and he wants to have Alcatraz there.
What I want to talk about is something stupid. Let me read it to you. It's legal for employers to discriminate against people with dreadlocks.
When did this become a thing?
I don't know, but I saw this. And when I did, I thought this would be a great topic. I want to bring this to the Horde. I want to get their thoughts.
Korn. The rock band Korn. The lead singer Jonathan has dreadlocks. And a lot of the other freaking musicians, the guitarist even has dreadlocks. The bassist, I'm pretty sure has dreadlocks.
I have the article. I'm gonna read it to you. I don't fully understand, but let's learn together so we can all have our input. In news that has us double checking whether we are, in fact, living in 2016, a U.S. Court of Appeals dismissed a lawsuit on Thursday brought by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission against CMS, an insurance processing claims company, that some word there I can't pronounce, a job offer to a woman because of her dreadlocks. The company's reasoning, according to court documents, it stated that the hairstyle tends to get messy and employees must be groomed in such a way that projects a professional and business-like image.
If you're in an actual business like a law firm or something like that, they're not going to really tolerate dreadlocks when you're supposed to be representing a major company.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you have dreadlocks, you can actually still put them back or up or something that puts them into a neat manner. It doesn't have to be, the long, dready look. I've seen people put them up with the headband and stuff that looks very neat.
The EEOC, on behalf of plaintiff, I'm going to call her Jane Doe, invoked the title Roman numeral of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which states that it's unlawful for an employer to refuse to hire or to discharge any individual on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. According to the Commission, the prohibition of dreadlocks in the workplace constitutes race discrimination because dreadlocks are a manner of wearing the hair that is psychologically and culturally associated with people of African descent.
I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like that before, though. But again, if it's like a major company or something, they take really seriously. It's probably like one of those really anal retentive companies that wants a certain image for their people, and certain things aren't really tolerated. Just like certain provocative styles aren't really tolerated. They want like business, like actual business.
Suits, skirts, certain lengths, shoes. I've seen it. Especially insurance companies.
Yeah. I mean, I guess some places will crack down on it, but other places, like, whatever style's a style. Kind of like the tattoo thing. Like, if you have tattoos, cover them up. But you know what? I seen a freaking, a lawyer with full tatted arms, tatted knuckles, and skull rings being a lawyer. Like, what?
What the heck was it? That famous commercial that says, it shows a guy looking like a biker, sleeved in tattoos and everything else. And, then they show the same guy. One of these days, this guy could save your life. And then they show the second picture, and he's a doctor with a white jacket on and everything else. So I guess the outfit makes an impression. You see a doctor with a white jacket, he's a doctor. You see a nurse with a white hat, she can help you.
The court disagreed, saying that race discrimination was based on skin color, not hairstyle. As far as we can tell, every court to have considered the issue has rejected the argument that title Roman numerals, I still don't know, protects hairstyles culturally associated with race. Stated Judge, the court disagreed, saying that race discrimination was based on skin color, not hairstyle. As far as we can tell, every court to have considered the issue has rejected the argument that Title Roman numerals protects hairstyles culturally associated with race, stated a judge who delivered the appellate opinion. But not particularly surprising, confusion over what is art and what constitutes cultural appropriation abounds in the fashion industry. The military has standards in place for how those actively serving our country must maintain their hair.
Okay, now I know the whole situation. Because even my uncle has to go through that. And usually what happens with female hair, they usually have you like put in a bun and have a hat on, so it doesn't get anywhere or whatever. Because no offense to women out there, your guys' hair sheds a lot. I know from my mom, I know from my sister, and I know from this one here.
And too many people still associate dreadlocks with unprofessionalism. We tend to think it's unprofessional when a hiring manager is too plain arrogant to recognize that a candidate's hairstyle has nothing to do with their ability to do their job.
Granted, I get the whole suit thing, looking good, hair should be neat and everything, but I mean, I've seen some hairstyles that just, you don't need dreadlocks. It still looks like, you know.
Yeah, but they said serving the country, so I'm thinking like, what? Are they in the army?
No, they were saying about how the army has certain strict codes about how they have to keep their hair and everything. So why not these insurance companies? They have to have a specific look. Why can't they put a cap on what you can and cannot have for hair and everything else? That's not based, it's not cultural anymore. So it's like, oh, geez, so you have to be Jamaican to just wear dreadlocks? It's like, no. I've seen many people with them that aren't Jamaican that have dreadlocks.
White people have dreadlocks.
Every nationality has had them. You know what I mean? So I get the whole looking neat thing, but I think with the dreadlocks was pushing it a little too far.
To me, I thought it was pushing it a little too far, but then I understand. There are certain places that they have different practices that they have to follow.
But in the same point, too, there's a lot of other things. It's not like me going into work with bright pink hair in the medical field.
Yeah.
They wouldn't like that very much.
I understand.
That's very distracting. And I have to call you cotton candy head.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So they're even like with my color hair. I mean,
it's
there's
like,
a cap
oh my
of
god,
what
your hair's so pink.
I'm hungry. Why am I so... All right, Zombie King.
So recently, everyone's been talking about the updates for Grand Theft Auto 5, and I play that game often. I am going to share this right quick. I'm going to do the share screen. For those who don't really play games, well, I'm really into games, okay? Especially this one. It's the fact that they're coming out with a biker DLC, and that's gonna change like a whole outlook of GTA. The fact that now you could swing a machete on the bike, you can I guess what you could do, shoot a shotgun while on the bike as well. So I guess you could have 8 gamers on one gang or one club of whatever people like to call them now, even though they say gang and the game, because a lot of gangs are in the game. And if bikers have a problem with that, they can not play the game. But I like what they're doing here, because it's probably going to get more of the community of people involved in the game as well. I guess it's going to be an update. It's not really going to be a DLC, so it's not going to be a downloadable content. It's going to be just an existing update, kind of like what Finance and Felony was. I'm really hoping that this is a lot better than the Finance and Felony, because Finance and Felony, it was cool for a while. You got your little part, you got your little CEO office and everything. You got your little warehouses, and you can store all these items. The brand new car, which is goddamn expensive, by the way. But dude, the biker update is what's probably gonna change a lot of the community for GTA 5, because a lot of people that actually play GTA 5 are actually in like motorcycle clubs, and we're like, oh shoot, I want a bike, I want this, I want a truck. people actually look forward to certain like stuff like that. Like you can even custom make your logo on the back now. For leather jackets, I think you were able to do that anyways, but I'm not really sure. But if you notice how this one has a leather vest on with the logo and everything, so I'm wondering if they actually will have better leather vests than what they have right now instead of like that
cut
weird
off denim.
Yeah, maybe a cut off denim or something. But it says here that the next addition to GTA Online brings underground motorcycle clubs to the forefront of of course, it's Los Santos. Everything's Los Santos. Los Santos,
Blaine County.
Yeah. Forefront of Los Santos and Blaine County. Criminal Underground with a rash of new competitive and co-op gameplay. Now, I'm wondering what this is going to be. Maybe it's going to be like maybe a weapons dealing or like some kind of, like the 1%ers, drugs dealing and weapons dealing. Cooperative gameplay as well as new mods, vehicles, weapons. Oh, what? So I guess it's gonna be new vehicles. Obviously, it's probably gonna be new bikes. Probably some trucks. A lot of MC clubs have that. New weapons. That's gonna be exciting. There hasn't been new weapons in a while since
Since
fuck
what?
was that detail? I can't remember the update, but there was new weapons some point. One of the few last new weapons was like machine gun pistol and like a bunch of other things. Clothing and much more. Now, what the hell is much more?
They're leaving it to the imagination.
I don't like that.
I think they don't want to give away everything. They want to lure you in with, hey, we're getting all this new stuff, but there's even more. So
see, that's probably like the catching hookers. Like, we got them. The latest statement from Rockstar reads, and while fans wait to have everything revealed, let's just continue with that. Never mind. And while everyone's waiting for the revealing, Tuesday, October 4th, they're also provided their latest round of weekly bonuses and deals. And another thing I've realized you could be doing is a graphics update. Look at that, dude. Like, look at that picture and that picture there. Like, look at that rain. That looks like real rain.
That's what it looks like when you drive.
And look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. So it's just so cool. Look at that.
That does look good.
That doesn't it? Oh my god!
You can watch this and not knowing if you're watching a movie or somebody's playing a game. If you walk in on it, you're like, "Oh, what are you watching?" GTA 5.
How long have you been playing GTA? Exactly.
I've been playing GTA since it pretty much came out. Like, I got the game before online was a thing. Me and my friend, he bought it first, and I bought it right after him, and online still wasn't out yet. Before he even, beat the game, I beat the game. I maxed that out all the way. And then online came out, I'm like, oh, I'm ready.
How big of a deal is this update to the GTA community?
Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Like I said, a lot of MC clubs play video games. Like, the younger ones that just got in, they just got patched and everything. They're like, all right, cool. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my chopper-looking bike. I want to ride my crotch rocket, maybe. I want to, they definitely needed new bikes, and they have needed new bikes for a while. A lot of the bikes they have aren't really that great, and you can tell by how they drive what they look like. I I like a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie. The Innovation, the Hachikao, or whatever, how do you pronounce it? Some Japanese weird name. Update bikes with the gargoyle. I like that one too because it kind of sounds like the Ghost Rider bike. If you ever, if anyone's a fan of Ghost Rider, I know Ed is. Me and Ed are definitely fans of Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Ghost Rider is awesome.
But I don't know. The biggest thing I think is that graphics update right now. Like, look at that.
That's if it looks like that actually in the game. They're showing you photographs.
I mean, the PS4 definitely runs at 1080p, and the Xbox One does not.
That looks beautiful. I could see the raindrops and that car. Everything looks.
Look at that lightning, dude. Like that's
what it looks like. I've taken pictures of lightning that looks like that. So I mean, I'm looking at these. These look like actual photographs, not.
Yeah.
some you'd see in a video game.
Well, minus that fire out of the jet. It's gonna be intense. And look at the graphics for this though. Let's look at the person, the people, and why is that person naked?
It's GTA. What do you expect?
That's true. I mean,
Yeah,
they have like half-assed naked chicks making something or whatever.
Yeah, now we're going to Walmart in our bra and underwear and a purple hat. Or
Bye, kids. I'm going to work. There's one other thing.
What's the hint? Does it involve a machete?
Yes.
A hockey mask?
Yes.
Is it a 1980s classic?
Yes.
Jason, Friday the 13th.
Yes, Summer Camp the game. I don't know if they're calling it Summer Camp or if they're calling it Friday the 13th the game. So far, what I've come across is like, I think it's gonna be Friday the 13th the game. So let's look up that real quick. We need to show this to people. This is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Now, this is one thing I'm definitely looking for. I know definitely Edwin is.
I am. I am so looking forward to this.
Oh yeah.
They're here, Jason. Find them.
Look at the detail of that ground.
I know, the ground looks so, I don't know, like alive. Hold on, let me see if I can do it at 1080p.
Yeah. You didn't get wound up before you go to sleep and Twitch beforehand. You will after playing this.
That makes kind of a big difference right there. 1080p right there. That's crazy.
Yeah, sure, I could almost tell you what material it is. You know?
The fact that you can even see the campers and you can find them is scary. It's so scary.
Okay, you saw what he did there? Hold on, I'm gonna play that back really quick. He disappears, reappears, and just dead. She's dead. She's dead. She's dying.
Friday the 13th, man.
And here we go. I'm sorry, lady. Snapped in half. Done.
Oh, that's brutal.
On here, Jason.
Oh my god. Like,
Punch them.
I don't know who.
She needs a masseuse, quick.
Like, I know definitely there's gonna be some major fans of Friday the 13th playing this game all the time.
I'm gonna be watching people play this game on YouTube.
It's a 1v7, so like one person is Jason, and 7 people playing as camp counselors. Now, your goal as a camp counselor is to hide from Jason or find a way to defeat him, while he is going around murdering all your friends. That's his role. He goes
What are
around.
friends for?
What I'm looking forward to, Albatross, if you're not Jason, how are you gonna survive? You're a camp counselor. You can't fight him. What do you do?
Run like a little bitch and scream.
Of course. Of course, but I'm wondering...
I was like,
I play.
I'm living today! You're all dying.
Oh, yeah.
What was that, Erica?
No, with him, I say he twitches enough at night playing some of these video games. Wait till this one comes out. It's gonna be like he's having a seizure in bed. You punch me, I swear. You will wake up with just me pounding on you.
I just started my sleeves like, oh, I'm like right here.
Now, this part is what really made me get into the game more.
Yeah, it definitely kind of goofed you out. Look at this. You see him running in there? He's sensing him right now. This guy is like, oh, yo, dude, I'm not doing this. So I guess this is like the camper's point of view right now, the counselor.
The counselor's point of view is scary. To me, it is scary. I can't...
Sorry, I wouldn't have the flashlight yet. See, thanks.
You hear?
Oh.
Like, look at that. He's like, oh, no! And I guess you could actually escape.
And Jason is persistent. He is not stopping. He is going. He's going hard.
He's like, I know you're in that cabin over there.
I'm going to kill you. It doesn't matter. I will burn down the cabin and I will still survive.
He locks the door like that's going to make a difference.
That's not going to make it... Hold on.
What?
Why is it going to the radio? What does the radio have to do with anything? Okay, escape out the window, please. Please. No! Go out the...
There's an option to go out the window. You saw that?
Go out the... Why did he not go out the window? Oh, crap.
Sorry, dude, if he can see you in the dark while you're running, you don't think he's not going to know you're there?
I'm creeped
Sorry,
out.
that's what would get me.
I'm sorry, but this will get me right here.
This... Oh!
That door exploded. It didn't even break down. It exploded. And he walked through it.
That's when you'd be like,
That's when you're like,
yeah, try not to breathe heavy.
No. Okay. Is it
this is
good?
the part that got
Is it
me
good?
right here, though.
Is it good? Oh, crap. No.
That got me.
No.
I'd be like,
No.
Mine now,
No.
mister.
Oh. You're dead. You're dead.
Also, blood.
You're so dead.
yeah.
We have a lot to look forward to on that one. That's going to be pretty intense.
Oh, yeah. No,
That is-
I'll definitely have nightmares on that one.
That is definitely
No.
intense. I'm looking forward to just seeing all the different broadcasts. All the people saying, I can outrun Jason. It's not a big deal. You do know you're on the map and Jason can teleport. I don't know how he can teleport, but if he could teleport...
How do you think he got to the people in the movies so fast?
All I know is he was there. And I didn't like it.
No, he was there, and then he was here.
Algotrop, that was some great footage. Thank you for sharing that. What's on your mind, Erica?
Well, last broadcast I had a lot about with the political debate and what's going on and everything else, and probably to get on a more personal level with a lot of people that are watching and everything else. You know, we're working 40 hours, you know, to not make ends meet. You know, there's talk of the Social Security system, like it's not going to be there for when we retire. You know, some we really have to think about, because if it's not there, what are we going to do? Most of us can't even save now, let alone for when we get older and, you know, we need this money and everything else. You know, we're barely making it. I mean, what? I have a full-time and a part-time right now job. I mean, still working. I broke my ankle, 7 weeks ago. I worked every single day on a broken ankle because I couldn't afford to be out of work.
Mm.
And, you know, it's really getting to the point where, you know, the politics and financial both have to do with each other. What are we going to do? I mean, this everything is so upside down that, I mean, how do you even make ends meet? I mean, you got people that are getting forced out of, like, I was born here in Connecticut, and, you know, the taxes here are so high, it's getting to the point of, it doesn't matter what town in Connecticut you live in, you're taxed so high, you're getting forced out of the state you were born and raised in because you can't afford it anymore. It's almost like, I don't know, like they're selecting who they want to live where. You know, you're getting everybody scattered to the four winds. I'm sorry, I'm for family, history. I can tell you where all my family's buried here and everything else. And now because it's so expensive, you're going to make me leave because I can't afford it. I mean, I'm sitting there working myself to death to pay my bills, really getting to the point of it's where, you know, it's here. Rich, poor. There's no middle ground anymore like there used to be, the white collar, the blue collar.
You know who I feel sorry for?
Huh?
You know who I feel sorry for? It's for the people who rely on Social Security, who rely on government benefits. I mean,
Yeah.
right now, everything is balanced. Everyone has their place. But what happens when you take away that section? What do you think is going to happen when that is no longer available?
It's gonna get critical, and it's. I mean, in all honesty, there are seriously people out there that are on Social Security. The elderly who worked for it. There's seriously disabled people out there that need it. Shame on the people that are on it that don't need it, because you're taking it away from somebody who does. But so many people, it's getting overwhelming for all these agencies and all this help that's out there because nobody can afford anything. I mean, people are starving. I've seen elderly people that have to decide between eating or heat or, you know, like living by candlelight so their electric bill's so low so they can afford their medications because Medicare will go, geez, you just spent your max for the year, so guess what? We're not paying your $400 a month, I don't know, inhaler you need every month to breathe, or your blood pressure medication that if you don't take it, you're going to stroke out. And it's ridiculous. I mean, people are having to make some serious decisions financially nowadays. They go without. People are skipping vacations now because of that, because they got to work through it. I mean, granted, yeah, I get paid for a week off, but okay, people, what if my kids get sick? Need the time for that. The way your employers now are setting everything up, you might have paid time off, but hey, we have a holiday coming up, we're taking your PTO to pay for it. You got paid for the holiday, but it takes you 2 weeks to save for it, to pay for that one day that they're closed. It comes out of your PTO. Everybody's scrambling to try to keep, especially corporate, trying to keep themselves in the black. I get you. It's your business. You want to keep your business running, but my father always said rolls downhill, and guess who's at the bottom of it?
Oh.
Yeah. Things up here, and it's all, hey, we need money, so we're going to take from this person, and this person. We are the worker that goes in, makes that place operate. We're the ones who go in every day and make them money. Granted, it's to make ourselves money, but they're cutting us back so far, nobody can make a living anymore. That's why everybody's so miserable. Look at lawsuits. Oh, geez, I tripped and fell in my neighbor's yard. I'm going to sue the heck out of them because I need $1. Or, people in these little minor fender benders. People used to get out, is your car really messed up? Whatever, they could switch numbers, cars would get fixed, things were fine. Now these little fender benders, oh my neck, oh my back, I need hundreds of thousands of dollars because you hurt me. Everything is a snowball effect when it comes to finances. Think of these people that, like us. We're okay. We got a roof. We got, things are electric, heat, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people out there that are starting to go without, losing everything. Houses are foreclosed on and everything else. The market crashed. They owe more on their houses than it's actually worth at this point because the whole market's in the dirt.
Tell them to stop being a piece of
Yeah. It's really getting to a critical point now, like last week with the politics. A lot of people are actually denouncing their politics. That people are I think this year are really looking at a lot, but in the same breath, I think they're really going to start saying, "Listen, we're tired. This whole country is so upside down at this point. It used to be neighbors helping neighbors, and the government was in one piece, and just everything is so far up in the air. Just everything.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get to really concerned even for even our own well-being because of the people that I've talked to, and you think you're having a bad day. Well, like I said, I worked for 7 weeks so far. I broke my ankle. We won't say how. Going to get my cat. We'll leave it at that. And
she broke it playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So we were getting the cat. Got to look and play the game. Got to have that derp time. Get your mind off everything. But people are working sick, injured, and everything else because you have to. That's not living. To me, that is so not living. It used to be, okay, if you're really sick, stay home and get better. Like me with my ankle. At least take 2 weeks, because I'm on my feet all day. Get off of it. Heal. They don't even say that. Even your employers and stuff, they won't. How you doing? Good. Okay. That's it.
Then they'll keep walking.
Yeah.
Is that it? They'll keep walking. All they want you to do is to be there to help, for you to help them to make money. But your general health doesn't really matter, which is why I feel like they're trying to save so much money that it's been in talks for years about cutting off Social Security, cutting off certain benefits that the government has given for so long. They've been talking about it for years, and that's why I know if they cut off Social Security, it will be World War III. Because at that point, crime is going to rise.
It's going to go through the roof because people aren't going to have, you got a mother or a father can't feed their kids. You're going to take law-abiding citizens and you're going to turn them into thieves because they're going to need to feed their kids. And what do you think they're going to do? They're not going to watch their kids starve. They're going to go out and either rob for cash or, they're going to do shoplifting.
Bank heist.
This is in GTA 5.
But it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. It could go that far.
It can. It actually.
I'll be part of it.
With all these games around, teaching people how to do this.
I'll rob the most popular bank.
I mean, it's getting really scary out there.
And I'll never get caught.
Gamers, things like that. Look at this the price of some of these games now. Every year they're coming out, and they're a little more, they're a little more, they're a little more.
Yep.
Like I said, I'll be nice. Poop rolls downhill. So,
Back in the day, games, I remember, were highest at least $50 to $53, only because of tax. But but then it got higher. I haven't bought in any games lately. I'm always busy doing some kind of video production, or I'm working on something else, but I do know that now they go as far as $70, and that's not even including the DLCs, which Thomas knows all about DLCs. That just makes the pricing even more.
Normally games nowadays, even like GT or at Walmart, are like $60 plus tax, which is like $65. And sometimes they include the DLC, sometimes they don't. It depends if it's in a brand new game or not.
I mean, I remember when they were a lot less.
That's usually what happens too. They ask for the deals and that's what I always look for too. I mean, you go online trying to buy something and you see it's like $100-something, but damn well you can find it definitely for cheaper.
He's got the game cards. I've got the Stop and Shop and
And I got Stop and Shop cards too, and Price Shopper. Oh wait, not Price Shopper.
That's what's up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for that. Woo! Thumbs up to both these guys. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Well,
but it is. I mean, you're getting to the point nowadays where you have to be very money savvy to make things work. I watch where I grocery shop. I know constructive making plans for dinner every night. I mean, it's almost like an art to make a paycheck last now. And then things keep going up, and you really have stretched your dollar as far as you possibly could go. Then what do? When you can only stretch an elastic band so far before it snaps. And I mean, that elastic's pulled pretty tight at this point for a lot of people. Some it's snapped for already.
You're screwed. If that happens, screwed.
That's where you lose everything.
Screwed.
You work and that's where a lot of other things come in. People get depressed. People get, really upset. What did I do wrong? It's not them. And they got to understand it. Not them. It's the economy and what's happening. People playing the lotto like crazy, hoping for a miracle, or 2 jobs or
3 jobs.
Yeah, I've actually known of people that have 2 full-time jobs. That's 16 hours a day working straight. That's not travel time. That's not eating, nothing. And I'm like, how do you do this? I mean, last year I worked 7 days a week. And it was, you lose track of what day it even is, and you're tired. And, then it causes people to get grumpy and just, it's like, you work so hard and you finally stop and you're like, why am I working so hard for something I can't even enjoy? And you work hard to keep your house, but the only time you're in it is to sleep, shower, or eat. And bang, you're back off to work again.
You don't even get to enjoy it. And that's what I feel like a lot of people are missing. They work to survive, but they're not living. And then the people who are living, they're not really working. So it's kind of a reverse order. And that itself
because
is
they're
confusing.
Born into money, or a lot of them are born into money. Money makes money. So if you're kind of born into money, you have that advantage. I have to say it's an advantage. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's at the point where, you're really waiting for something to happen because, like those movies that came out, The Purge and this and that. Makes you wonder, why do these movies come out?
Because it's a possibility. It can happen. They're not just movies. They're a reality that if some people can have a purge, as a matter of fact, if there was a vote of a law, let's say, in a court, that people believe there should be something like the purge happening once a year, how much do you want to bet that would become a law in one day? It wouldn't be hesitation.
Especially for certain people that could make arrangements to say, hey, but it's like one of those things too. Who survives and who doesn't? It's actually kind of scary. You know what I mean? That you can have, you know, a country like ours all of a sudden go so far out of control. In every way you turn. Political, financial, it's not fair. I think everybody should. I'm sorry, I'm old school. You know, people used to be able to survive on one income. Now it's, you know, you have two incomes and it's not enough.
Let's not forget, me and Algatroff have some good news. If you're going to the convention at ConnectiCon 2017? 17?
Yes.
ConnectiCon 2017, we're going to be doing something that we've been talking about. This has been interesting. And he's been talking about this on his broadcast for quite some time. I'm not sure if anyone heard, but you're hearing it now. Repeat yourself.
Well, a lot of people probably did not hear it because I didn't really announce it in time. I kind of was a little late, but what I'm trying to do is if you join the Horde today and you're a new member, you'll be featured not only in this podcast, but you have an opportunity to join us at any convention as a zombie and be a member of the Zombie Horde, roaming around either ConnectiCon or Connecticut Horror Fest or whatever con we're going to. We're also going to be working on some merchant. I am at least showing some T-shirts. Yep. I've been talking to Edwin about this. We're going to try to make some T-shirts here and there, and get a little bit of merchant out. So that's going to come probably way later. It's not going to be yet. But again, if you join the Horde today, you'll be featured in a podcast. Just contact us on Facebook or on YouTube, and we'll be right there. I usually get to my messages maybe like a couple hours later or a day after. But join the Horde, and you'll be featured as a podcast, or on the podcast.
And
have an opportunity to join us at any con that we are at. Most likely, you know, ConnectiCon 2017. I will also be working there as Cosplay Wrestling Repair, and I'll probably be Algon Drake Valiant by day and Alcatraz, the Zombie King, by night.
And as a bonus, even for females, I know not all females will want to be a zombie. So as a bonus, you can be a witch because Algon will be with his amazing, lovely, destined to be lover.
If you are feeling ambitious and want to join Erica's coven, who have risen the zombies, or Zombie King, who made zombies,
yes,
you can do that. So again, join the Horde today, and you'll be featured on a podcast. As soon as you contact one of us, you know, you can message us on the Horde, or you can message me on my public figure page, or my public figure friend page, or you can message Edwin on his Mental Crasher page, or his regular page. And you can also contact me and Edwin on our channels. Before you get featured in the podcast, contact either me or Edwin, and we will set up a little, either an interview or just have you join the podcast. You have an opportunity to join us at ConnectiCon, being a zombie or a witch. Female and males can be zombies. I guess it can be male and female witches. You know, warlocks and witches, whatever. So if you want to join the witches, go ahead and
I'll initiate.
She'll initiate you and let's do whatever. I don't know what she does. She's you know, Wicca person here. And I will be the one to horrify. I don't know. Horrify you?
Zombify. It's
Zombify. Do your makeup at your house or at your hotel if you're going to ConnectiCon for the weekend. And of course, you'll find me at probably Connecticut. Not bottom.
Or well, hold on.
Repair.
Or if you don't want to do paint, that's okay. I'm not doing any paint, but I will have the mask. I'm gonna have a really detailed costume, the best I can. So I might not be the best look. I might not be the best looking zombie, but yeah, I'm gonna have fun. And wherever Albatross goes, follow master, follow master. Whether it's the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, or waiting outside the bathroom, wait for master, wait for master.
Our coven will keep you all in line.
Thanks for watching or listening, wherever you are. Stay awesome.
Yes.
And have a good night or day wherever you are.
And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to drop that like on the video and hit that subscribe button. You can also check out my YouTube video as well. And this video here will also be featured on my channel. So me and him are definitely the stream team?
Stream buddies. Yeah. Stream buddies.
Team podcast team broadcast master guys. Yeah.
Something.
We are out.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, guys.